As a man, I'm not weird about my body, but I understand women sort of have a thing.
You're never weird about
Good
your
for
body.
you.
You always feel 100%
Always feel
confident
great.
all times.
And I always come.
It is Monday, March 30th, 2026, despite what that calendar above my head says, because somebody did not get the memo. I already pulled it. And this is What Should We Talk About with Jenny Yang. On today's agenda, number 1, Jenny's updates. Number 2, why New York City Mayor Mamdani is so good at what he does. Number 3, March Madness and being a gay guy who likes sports. Does Jenny even care about sports? Number 4, Christina, Ricci, and the Clapback white women. Number 5, does hating cats mean you hate women? Number 6, is Sam Altman a sign that gay guys really should not be in charge of things? Number 7, how do we fight against despair? And number 8, action items. A place for you to make note of some things you want to try to do from today's chat. New feature for OnlyPaids, the OnlyPaids sweet little treat this week. Behind the paywall toward the end of the episode, I will show you the name of my summer tour and photo shoot results. Just for my OnlyPaids. I'm very excited. Launching the tour and lots of videos on Instagram and TikTok very soon. What Should We Talk About is your weekly catch-up time with smart and funny people to find joy in an unjust world. We discuss topics submitted by our guests to you, from you, and the listener. I don't know. I just messed that up. Any topic, current, old, big, small, nerdy, petty, from pop culture to the personal and political. Catch shorter preview episodes wherever you pop. If you want full episodes uncut and bonus episodes, become a paid subscriber at jennyyang.substack.com. So if this episode cuts out mid-convo, don't get mad. Get subscribing. I'm not going to do that again. You kidding me? This is a one-take wonder over here. Hit follow and give us a rating and review on Apple Pod, Spotify, wherever you pod. Become an Only Paid via Substack. I will read your reviews and subscriber messages on the pod like this one. Quote, somehow your weekly show hits just the right spot. Smart, informed, dismayed, hysterical, and yet grounded in community. With the hope of some kind of action and offer some small joys within reach. Thank you. I'm happy to support you in this effort. Oh, and apologies for not wanting to share publicly. I am a therapist, so I keep myself on the DL. Incognito. Thank you, person who's on the DL. Send me your messages and reviews. My first guest.
Also on the DL.
No, you're not. My first guest is actor and comedian known for playing the lead roles of Heather Duke in the Paramount Network series Heathers and Pete Devin in the Netflix star comedy series Bonding, for which he received a nomination for Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Actor in a Short-Form Comedy or Drama Series. He only sent me actor and comedian. I'm not going to just say that. Let's welcome Brendan Scannell!
It does sometimes it feels nice to hear your credits. And you're like, was that all a dream?
No, it wasn't. It was fabulous. Brendan Scannell, what should we talk about?
You know what I've been thinking about? I have been watching a lot of March Madness basketball. Not that you care about. You can't possibly care.
We don't know yet. We don't know.
Okay, you and there are a lot of commercials right now for this Progressive insurance, and there's just too many characters in the Flo world. Like, Flo has a friend who's like a white guy. There's now like another character with bangs. They have like, they're going camping with other recurring characters. And, like, it's like the Flo cinematic universe, and we need Thanos to snap her fingers and delete half of these characters.
Wow.
I can't follow the story. Like, there's too much going on. We need a red wedding, but for half of the Flo world characters. And while I'm at it, Jake from State Farm is too buff.
Oh my God.
What's happening here? Why is Jake from State Farm getting so built? I feel like I'm watching him get buffer, I'm watching him bulk, and I'm watching him cut. He's definitely in a cut right now during March Madness, but during football season when he was doing a bunch of ads with football players, this actor clearly wanted to bulk up and got really thick. And I'm like, it's just insurance, guys. Get it together!
But guess what? It worked because obviously you care too much about this cinematic universe.
But I'm engaged. I just feel overwhelmed. And here's the thing. I never want a commercial actor to be out of work. Like,
No.
I would love to book a commercial and have my health insurance as well. But story-wise, it's just not making sense.
Got it.
And it feels like they're trying to do too many things.
But you know, that's the future of television and media. It's just going to be the progressive show.
Right. Oh
Like,
my gosh.
is there a love
Jenny
triangle?
Yang progressive.
Progressive.
Soup queen.
Progresso. Yeah. Is there a love triangle in this? progressive commercial?
There's definitely like weird. They're trying to let us know there's some sort of weird chemistry between her and the kind of nerd white guy. And I'm sure all these people are great performers, like at Groundlings or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, keep it on the stage.
They just introduced Natalie Palamides to spice it up too.
Is that right?
And she's
she's
great.
been in there
Listen,
for
this
a
is not
while.
hate against
I
the
see.
actual working
make your
actors.
money, Nat.
No,
Oh,
make
no,
your
we're
money,
for
all
them.
of you.
Yes.
However, half
Creatively.
of you need to get like
Red Wedding? That is so brutal.
It
There
is
needs to be a car bomb a la.
car bomb. That's an Irish.
That is
Would it
not
be
gonna
hilarious
sell
if
insurance,
Jake
let
from
me
State
tell you.
Farm then went
Sorry
and did
for
their
the
claim?
racial
Is
undertone
that-
on that
Right.
one.
Wow. Okay. Belfast.
Sorry. I was thinking of The Godfather. I said it too slow. My brain. I just smashed a bunch of sushi. I have a lot of rice inside of me.
Oh, there you go.
Incredible. You know what? I'll accept that. Maybe we do need to cut down on some of these advertisements. I just know Claude AI is not anyone's friend at any room that I watch a show with.
Don't even bring.
Every time that Claude AI goes on as a commercial, they don't tell you what it is. It's always like, remember, like for the Super Bowl, it was like karaoke or some shit.
That was for Coinbase, I think.
Oh, that was Coinbase. Sorry. It's
Same.
all the same to me.
Backstreet's back.
If it's
Yeah.
not crypto, it's AI, and
Yes.
they're trying
Oh
to
my
trick us
God.
into loving them by like bait and switching, and then like revealing who they are at the end after they delight us with something charming.
Rude.
Anyway, let's move on.
Rude.
Let's move on.
Rude.
Next up, my next guest is an actress and director. She plays the dead wife Tia on Shrinking, truly the driving force behind the entire premise of the Apple TV Plus dramedy. You've also seen her on NCIS, Murderville, Andy Mack, and more. She is an alum of the Disney Entertainment Program for Directors and host of a new podcast called Pondersations.
Yes.
I love this.
Thank you.
Please welcome my friend and fellow Taiwanese American sister, Lilan Bowden.
Wow. What an intro.
You also said actor and director, and I was just like, what are you doing? What
That
are the
is
both of you
true.
doing?
I was
I'm
like-
going to look up your credits and share them.
Jenny, thank you so much. Well, no one can really promo like you can promo. My goodness. I go to your parties not just to spend time with my good friend Jenny Yang, but for that ego flush of when you go, hey everybody, this is Lilan, actress, director, improviser. She has been on everything and she is everywhere. And I'm like, whoa boy.
Wow.
If my mom could hear this.
That's an incredible impression of me. Just a little Liza Minnelli.
Don't tell me not to.
Live
Guess I'm a
off
friend.
it.
Love
Like,
this.
what is that last line of that?
Lilan Bowden, what should we talk about?
My hot take is anti Brendan's hot take. I
Oh.
think the progressive universe should be twice as big.
Wait, did you just make this up right now?
Yes. Well, I was
This is
listening
the
to it,
first.
and I was like, I'm sure you could hear me go in the middle.
This is a first. This is a first.
Well, I mean, well, you said it, but I'm gonna just like lean in hard. The future of TV may be in commercials. Have you seen like a lot of TV lately? It is so rough out there. Movies, yikes! You know, we've got some good gems here and there. I mean, Sinners, wow, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, cinematic experience, a movement. But like. You know, I watched some hotel TV lately, which just means cable. I don't have
Oh.
cable at home, and it's all like, it's all reruns of sitcoms from like the 50s to the 90s, and I'd never seen Golden Girls. I'd never seen Everybody Loves Raymond and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'd seen Friends, obviously, but I was like, this is really good. This
Yeah.
is really good.
I know.
You know, and like there's just, I mean, I like the risk taking that modern day cinema takes when you get a good something.
Yeah.
But as far as just like good, hearty acting, storytelling, things that just make you feel like, you know, I feel like that's a little bit hard to come by. So you know what? Let's give a shot in commercials, you know? Let's
Okay.
build out this world. Let's get a whole bunch of commercial actors paid.
Wow.
Okay, because
I'm not anti-actors getting paid.
Look,
I
first
just think
debate,
from a
first
storytelling
debate.
perspective, how am I supposed to know these people's names? It's
Well-
flow and then others.
I mean, that's the beauty of it. I feel like it is an unoppressive storytelling way. You don't have to, or you could. You put that pressure on yourself, Brendan. You know, you're like, oh my gosh, who's with who? Is there a love triangle? It's like, I just like white guy friend for being white guy friend.
Got
you know,
it.
and I'll allow. And here's the thing: when they finally drop it, like the Monica and Chandler sleeping together episode, you know, where we
Spoiler.
find out, hello,
His
that
name is
Flo-
Jamie, by the way.
Flo and Jamie. Also,
He has a name, and it just came to me. His name is Jamie.
his name is Jamie. Hi, Jamie. I thought they were trying to angle Jamie as the gay best friend. That's kind of the vibe I got.
But he's not explicitly gay.
But he's not explicit.
He's
So that's why
gay
it's going to be such a
coded.
surprise when
Listen,
they reveal.
I'm going to come down with my judgment. I'm on Lilan's side.
Really?
You know why? Because I do believe we should invest more in independent television and film. I do believe that. That's a whole separate thing. But in terms of commercial corporate ones, might as well. That's the origins of radio plays and television anyway. It's like, these are soapy suds of the moment, you know, whatever. And they sell it and then they're like, here's a fucking dishwasher. Let's go directly to the radio play. Like, that's the origins of like American television and film. I don't know. Loewe is making films.
Yeah.
Presented by Loewe. I was in a cold open sketch for Live Mas Live with Vince Staples.
Wow.
I played a Taco
Oh, were
Bell.
you in that?
Yes, I was a Taco Bell worker.
Let's
Awesome.
go.
Live Mas Live.
I'll say this. The last commercial I did was for Sam's Club, owned by
Ooh.
Walmart, and I played a
Walmart.
flight attendant, and I was so pissed off in my callback because they were taking so long that I went in there and my line was, join the club, like join the Sam's Club, and
Yeah.
I said it so bitchy. I was like, join the club, that the director was like, huh, he's kind of a mean flight attendant. And I was like, yeah, he's had a long day. And then I booked it. What?
Oh,
And that was
yes.
storytelling because it resonated as real.
Yes.
Ew.
But then on the day they were like, can you say it nicer? And in the spot I am warm.
There is a difference between convincing a casting director or producer and
And then the
delivering
clients.
And the client.
Yeah.
delivering for Sam's Club. Listen, we're out here. Thank you for sharing your
welcome.
feelings. Let's introduce our always here, my guy on the final mic, heard but not seen, co-founder of the marketing and branding company Let's Brand, my sweetie and co-producer of Life, Corey Higgs.
Yay.
Okay, letsbrand.com. I always say it.
I love it. Yeah, drive traffic to the site.
Why not? Listen,
great.
we're trying to improve
here.
SEO,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, no, it's teamwork.
As always, my ONLYPAIDS on Substack get the entire episode for real talk because you don't want to feel like you're losing your mind, and because we long for a better world filled with fun, love, joy, and cool shit. This is What Should We Talk About with Jenny Yang at jennyyang.substack.com. I'm just posing for dramatic effect. Number one, Jenny's updates. Los Angeles Highland Park happy hour Saturdays. Work in progress stand-up comedy shows at a reasonable hour. Y'all, it's been really fun to get back into like a serious process of developing more stand-up.
Are you every week?
Almost every week. I did
Wow.
three. I did 3 1-hour shows with like a 10-minute opener
Bro.
in March. So luxurious where you could just stretch out.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like growing up a good immigrant kid. I'm talking about like my fertility experience and just in general people's weirdness around like when you don't have good news to say about something that's considered taboo, grief, you know. But also like our bodies. People are weird about bodies. So,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
so that's what I'm talking about for my new stand up. And
As a man, I'm not weird about my body, but I understand women sort of have a thing.
You're never weird about
Good
your
for
body.
you.
You always feel 100%
Always feel
confident
great.
all times.
And I always come. Anyway, sorry to make your piece about grief about me. And
oh, that's gonna get clipped out of context. Trust me. You know what? Maybe you can explain more of that later behind the paywall.
you're going to have to get behind the paywall if you're going to want to see that. Only paid.
So I get opening comedians. I've already had Francesca Ramsey, Guy Branum, Kate Zazowski, and more to come. I'm actually just re-upped. I'm going to do 2 Saturday shows in April and 3 in May. I already booked Atsuko Okatsuka, everyone's bestie, as an opener. This bitch is opening for me. Great. Really want to learn more about all this stuff, and I want people to talk about all this stuff. So tickets always at jennyyang.tv. Let's move on. A really sad loss in the comedy community. My Vietnamese brother, Alex Dong, rest in peace. He was only 42 years old. This is where I cry. He was part of the Comedy Store family in Los Angeles, and an iconic battle roaster. I had him on as a storyteller back in the day when I used to produced these like monthly storytelling shows at Echoes Under Sunset. Do you remember that place?
That's where I started doing open mics.
Thank
In
you.
2014.
I probably ran into you
I'm
there.
Sure.
And I did a monthly show for four to five fucking years straight.
Yeah.
Monthly storytelling show. And Alex Dong was one of the early storytellers that I booked. Because you could tell a story and you didn't have to be funny, but you could always work on a funny story in that context. And Alex was always so sweet. It's so funny. I don't know. My social media person here, Natalie, is Vietnamese, and Dong is actually the last name. I think Alex would appreciate this. Dong was the last name of my first crush when I was a little immigrant girl in America. And it's a joke name to Americans because they don't know Vietnamese. Long Dong.
Well, I'll tell you, it's actually like Doom.
Dung. Ah! You know what? Let's put some respect on Alex Dung's name. Dung. Okay. So I always remember Dung as a surname for my first crush. Long Dung. In which case, it's not Long Dong, which is how Americans would laugh at that as a joke. Fucking Jenny. This is how you commemorate a death of a comedian, is talk about his last name. Anyway, man, we loved you so much, Alex. Like, it's so sad, and he was only 42 years old. He has a wife and kid. Yeah, he had fucking rare eye cancer. All I'm saying is we have to live our lives, guys. We really do. Yeah, sorry. I was just like, we have to talk about Alex. Like, even if like people don't know like other comedians sometimes like that well, we're all just doing our best trying to like get better at being comedians and like surviving as in a career. And Alex just was always one of those people who, like, whenever I wasn't a regular at the Comedy Store, but whenever I was doing a show, he was, you know, he worked as one of the door guys, and he would always be like, yeah, you come in. Like, he would like show me around, like not give me any weird gatekeepy energy, which when I first started comedy and I tried to go to the stupid, you know, a long time ago when I went to the Comedy Store for an open mic, I was like, this is not it. This is not my vibe. And Alex was so sweet in the last few years that he was alive and that I was sort of doing shows there. So anyway, Alex, we love you so much, and we'll try to throw up the GoFundMe that everyone's donating to right now. 0 days since Jenny has cried. That's where we put up that that Simpsons factory sign. 0 days since a nuclear disaster. Dapper Dong, we love you. And now for my big, let me wipe my eyes before I move on to this, because this is very important, guys. This is most of the episode already. It's just this intro. These intros. Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
let's
get some tissues.
Yes. Fucking Alex Dung.
But there's also a tone on
Did I
it,
say it
right?
wrong?
Yeah.
Vietnamese
What-
is
how do you
also
say it?
tonal.
Dung?
UONG is always like a sound.
Dung.
Yeah, doom. Or
Dung.
yoon. Actually, I think if
Okay.
there's no,
There's no Dung.
there's not a dash on
Yeah.
the D, that means it's pronounced like a Y or a Z.
Oh.
So it could be yung.
Yung.
zoom.
All right, y'all. We're not going to figure this out. This is a great segue, though. This is going to be my first What Should We Talk About apology for internet accountability. Are you ready for this? On my recent podcast with Sashir Zameda and Andrew Michon, I said that Malaysian food is the best on the planet, and I incorrectly pronounced these Malaysian foods. We're going to put this on the screen. ROTICANI and KANGKUNGBELACAN. And as they say, RIP my mentions. Now I know it's roti canai, not kanai, and kangkung Bella Chan, not Bella Khan. Roti Chanai, Bella Chan, Chanai, Bella Chan, Chanai, Bella Chan. Okay? Your comments got real intense. Because obviously all of Malaysia discovered my video. And I'm trying not to take it personally, okay?
Let her live.
Learn some Malaysian before you talk. It's ch, not k. Go back to Singapore lah. Some commentators thought I was Malaysian or Singaporean, and I just had terrible pronunciations.
Oh, so they were trying to encourage you to go
It was a mix. It was a lot
to
of
a
comments.
Singaporean class.
No,
or something.
they said leave the country. They're
Oh
like, go back
my-
to Singapore.
well, ooh,
Well,
that's-
there's healthy rivalry. Anyway, so here's my thing. So to all the beautiful Malaysians on the internet and my new followers, I hear you. Okay, and for the record, maafkan saya Malaysia. Saya seorang rekat Amerika yang bodoh dari Taiwan. Saya tidak tahu bagaimana untuk menyebut bahasa awak yang indah itu. Which means, I'm sorry, Malaysia. I'm a stupid American from Taiwan. I don't know how to pronounce your beautiful language. Insert Joe Brosif's song right here. I'm going to link it for our editors. Thank you. That's it.
I also have some apologizing to do.
Oh, should I get mine ready? I have a long list.
Yes.
People we should apologize to. We're not doing
What
that.
should we
You already
apologize
did
about?
that to on Raven Simone's podcast.
Oh,
You could check out Brendan on Raven Simone's recent podcast.
I had a lovely time.
Number 2, let's move on.
I cried.
What? You
I
did.
did cry.
Number 2, why New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani is so good at what he does. We don't have to discuss this too much, but I just wanted to share because I've been getting really great analysis from culture readers, culture analysts, marketing people who are like, this is what he's doing right. And I think it's fascinating. It's good to know, right? So we have Amanda Sabrea video called Showing Your Receipts. And, you know, for example, after he was elected, his approval ratings even higher than his election day ratings, which is very not conventional. And this is why. And the way what she argues is that he's very good at making the promise, doing the promise, telling you that he delivered on the promise to close that loop. Because what that does is it buys you credibility, right? If you make a promise and you deliver on it and you make sure people know that you delivered on it, that's how you maintain people's trust.
Right.
That's like a duh moment, isn't it? But then he did it. And wouldn't you know, like once someone does that in public office, it works.
Yeah. I don't know why people are still trying to do this old playbook of make a promise, do the opposite, and then do more bad stuff. Like that is the usual Democrats, Republicans, whatever. That's usually what we see local level,
Yeah.
top level. But it's just like you look at anybody that just actually says, and I'm speaking of the progressive side because that's what I'm
Right.
paying attention to, right? We all know that, like, especially this day and age, if you're like bad guy, like super right wing and you make a bad promise, you will deliver on it. It
Right.
seems like it's bad. But on the progressive side, incredible results, for
Yeah.
someone who's just like, look, I'm going to fight for healthcare for all. I'm going to not criminalize the homeless. And then all they got to do is not criminalize the homeless. And
And we're like, yes.
Yeah.
Like that's like a general percentage hit points, you know what I mean? Hit percentage. But he was like, no, we're going to get universal child care for New Yorkers. Within 8 days, announcing a fully funded budget from the state with Governor Hochul. We're gonna fix whatever sort of landlord-tenant relations to like make sure renters are gonna have more rights. Did that, had a press announcement about it, did a great video about it. We're going to make government more efficient. Described a whole thing about how he's saving millions of dollars and how from where. I'm like, this guy's blowing my mind. How? Anyway,
what also I think is a really good thing that he does is that like I saw the articles about how New York needed snow shoveling and he was like, okay, let me pay you a good time rate to shovel some snow, and that
like
money
$40
goes
an hour.
something good. I saw 55. Like
Yeah.
what was it?
Well, I don't know if it was if it was $20 an hour. It's still like you're making a decent amount of money to go out
hard
and do a
work.
thing, and
Yeah.
exactly.
But then like go on, and then just do it, and then people have money in their pockets and they're like, oh, this feels good. Like I don't understand why politicians don't understand to honor the person to person connection. It seems like they have the money to do it. I feel like we've been told these lies for years that there's so much like red tape and bureaucracy. It's like we're trying so hard, and it's just like, well, it turns out it's like
my
actually,
hands are tied. They tied it themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, they could just pull apart their wrists, and then there's
like,
actually no
oh, no.
strings.
Right. I'm
know?
always hesitant to like put any trust in any politicians to like
Yes.
save us, our cities, etc. Because we have so few public servants who seem actually like committed to public service.
I know.
And he does seem to be, which is very inspiring.
It is inspiring.
it was $30 an hour.
$30. Okay.
But if they did overtime, it was $45.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, and then potholes immediately. He's like, my goal is to fill up 8,000 potholes in one day. They did it.
Whoa. we didn't even realize that our tax dollars could do this because I feel like politicians, like, I wonder if, like, you run this awesome campaign and you've got the people's support. You don't know any politicians yet because you're running.
Yeah.
And then you get in office, and then all of a sudden all the people you know are politicians, and they're like, hey, the deal is that we just lie to the public and we keep each other safe and you'll be fine. And they go, okay, that sounds good to me, and then and then we just, our tax dollars go poof again, and
You just
so
get paid to do speeches for billionaires.
Yes.
Like, if you're the mayor of New York, you can basically make money for the rest of your life just sort of making public appearances.
Speaker fees.
Rudy Giuliani vibes. And so to see a mayor of a city who's actually doesn't seem that interested in that is very cool.
It's great.
And I wish we had more of that in LA.
I know. We'll see. We might talk about the mayor's race in LA next time, but
next time.
I'm not ready for it right now.
I get
I'm
it.
not well informed enough.
Actually, honestly, I only have ponderings. I don't really actually have, like, opinions yet.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently what Mayor Mamdani's doing is he's doing a March Madness bracket for the next problems that he's going to help fix in New York, which is a really great idea for just governing. I think people kind of understand what a March Madness bracket is, and it's a great segue to our next topic.
Well, before, you know what else is fun about it is I think he said that it doesn't matter if they kind of win in the finals, whatever the issues are that go in the bracket. He's going to deal with every single one of them. So you got 64 slots that are all just getting handled. But I think when it gets to the final one, then he was like, I'll personally do that thing.
Oh, interesting. That's nice. So it doesn't
Okay.
feel like you're just leaving behind problems people are mentioning.
Yeah,
As a voter,
exactly.
I'm officially wet. Like, come on. Please.
And then after the paywall, we'll describe how that really is.
Well, I can't
The
wait to
wetness.
hear about
wetness.
Brendan coming every time.
Seeping into my chair.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Next up, number 3, March Madness and being a gay guy who likes sports. Does Jenny even care about sports? I wonder who brought this up.
I brought it up, and I wonder, do you?
I care about sports insofar as my sweetie cares about sports.
Oh, he's a Packer fan.
Yeah, he's a Packer fan. I cared about sports when I was younger because I was a jock.
You were a kid. Sports are for kids is the thing, and then eventually adults still follow them, and that's a weird part emotionally when you see a grown man throw their phone at the wall because their team lost. And so as a gay guy, you're sort of grappling with the fact that you know that you don't have to care about these things,
Right.
and nobody's expecting you to,
No.
and yet I'm from Indiana, and I can't break this basketball addiction.
I
It's
feel like the Midwest.
I'm a Hoosier.
Yeah, like when you're a Midwest anything, if you're already Midwest and white, dare I speak upon this? When you're already
Speak on that.
when you're Midwest and white,
You have
get a
so
pass.
few things to identify with.
and then if you somehow stray from whatever is like the normal stereotype of that, whether you're like Corey, he's a vegetarian, right?
Right.
And then if you're gay, then it's like
Basically
well,
the same thing
oh my god,
in the Midwest.
What are you, a vegetarian?
soy boy,
Yeah, I'm like,
you got a little tofu in the tank.
Was my continued adherence to watching sports like some sort of defense mechanism in order to be like, I'm not
Right.
that weird. But now it's like I've been through in therapy for like 12 years, and I just still love watching people dunk.
Great.
So
Of all the sports, I have to say basketball was my thing to
so
watch.
fun.
So fun. It's always moving and shaking. Baseball, not so much because it's a little too slow.
so
Football, I
dull.
understand it, but I don't know. Didn't really get to know people enough. They have helmets on. It doesn't help. I love a
Yeah.
face,
I love a face too. That's
You
a
know
great
what I
part
mean?
about basketball.
Yes.
You can really see their faces.
and so
Like hockey, even the Olympics, both men and women in the Olympics, I was just like, who are you? I can't see it.
thank you. And if I can't see it,
Are you like a demi sports fan, like where you can't be emotionally, you can't be connected to sports unless you're like can make a connection with their face? I think I'm using that term totally wrong.
I mean, a sapiosexual, but for sports.
Thank you. That's the
I'm
one.
a
Yes.
sapiosexual for sports.
Thank you.
I guess so. Yes. Oh my God.
You have to be emotionally connected.
Right.
You have to
I
be
have to watch
interested in the whole
the
personality.
euphoria and the loss.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel bad that you like sports, or you've accepted it?
No,
You've gone through therapy.
I was just watching March Madness with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Is
and
your boyfriend into it?
He's also into sports.
Oh,
and
see?
so UConn hit a game-winning shot, and I'm in my house, and I stood up, and I screamed, and I took my shirt off, and I whipped it around my head.
Hot.
Why?
I think that's so fun. I think that's great. Is it a problem? I mean, it seems
I don't
like
think it's a problem.
It's not a problem.
But you
Okay.
know what? I do want equity and pay. Okay, for the sports players. Love that. The WNBA figured that out. Okay.
I think they're still sort of
Are they
coming
still
to
negotiating?
terms. I think
Oh,
they're still
no way.
negotiating.
Oh,
But I
thought
hope they
made
figure it out.
I do have to say, the component that I miss about sports is I played it growing up, and I played volleyball.
What'd you play?
I played
Aw.
volleyball in high school, varsity, and college.
Libero?
A what?
Libero?
Yes, because I'm not that tall.
She's a shorty. You're not spiking the ball. Come
no,
on now.
I'm good at digging and serving. But did you play?
I love volleyball.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
play, but I played growing up.
Yeah. And then in college, I got to play because I went to a nerdy school.
Oh.
So I got to be a jock at a nerdy school where our sports was a joke.
Let's
but
go.
my high school team would have killed my college
we got to
team.
get you into like the gay volleyball leagues.
I know. I used to play in my early 20s, like in LA. So I used to play in Almanzar Court, or Almanzar in Alhambra. Co-ed. Anyways, guys, I used to play beach volleyball. Anyway, that's a lifetime ago.
You and your little suit.
With my little swimsuit, 2-on-2, just
Thong.
burning my feet on the hot sand in Santa Monica. I don't know why I just had a weird accent. Anyway, it was a traumatizing time. I was dating a guy that played beach volleyball. It was not good. Anyway, what are we talking about?
Sounds hot.
Oh, volleyball.
You're joining the gay league, is what it was.
Well, it sounds like I'm joining the gay league. But the thing I do miss about sports and being into something, because growing up in LA, I was into Lakers, just as a family.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
just a part of it. And so we would cheer, and I felt that. Like, I was, like, in it. So I miss the communal part of it, you know? That's why once I started watching reality shows and realized people were watching reality shows on sports bars, I've been going. Because I actually don't mind a sports bar.
To like Survivor, or like Drag Race, or what?
No, I wish. It's like Love is Blind. No, not Love is Blind. What is it?
Love Island.
Traders and Love Island.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I love both of
So
those.
that's fun. That's fun. So anyway, that's what I like about it. It's the togetherness, you know?
Brings people together.
That's
It's
right.
very simple outcomes. You want your team to win.
That's it. And if you lose, there's more domestic violence in that city.
That's true.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to move on.
And if you want to hear more about that, you can look at the paywall. We just hit the paywall like
Real quick.
going 100 miles an hour.
You got real quiet. Let's move on. Number four, Christina Ricci and the Clapback White Women. I just wanted to present. What?
I don't know what this is.
Okay,
I don't
so
know
let me
what
explain.
this is either.
Christina Ricci.
I thought this was yours.
No.
So we know Christina Ricci, the original, not the original, but one of the original Wednesday Addams. Christina Ricci.
Casper.
Oh, yeah.
Christina Ricci, fantastic blonde, wavy-haired character from the Yellow Jackets on Showtime. Christina Ricci icon, large forehead, big eyes. You know her. You love her. She just recently joined Threads. I feel like I think we all decided. People who used to like get really into Twitter.
I love Threads.
We decided Threads is it.
threading.
No. I think they
Except for
figured
then
it out.
sometimes a thread will come in, and I'm like, why am I reading this? The algorithm hasn't fully figured me out.
Not fully,
yet.
but it's getting better. It's
I'll
getting
read stuff
better.
with no likes or
Right.
retweets, and it's just like some loser with their thoughts. And I'm like, I only want the hits. Show me the hits. Don't show me the early stuff.
So you need to get on. You need to get onto Christina Ricci's Threads.
Okay.
Because apparently she recently jumped on. Immediately has so many followers because she literally went on Threads just to clap back at people.
Okay.
Like
Oh, that's
give me
so
an
fun.
example, Corey.
Oh, you want some examples?
Okay, so one of the examples is like whatever XYZ MAGA lady being like, libs are so blah blah blah, and then she'll just like quote thread it and be like, fuck you. Like literally so satisfying.
A writer.
Do you know what I mean? Really a wordsmith. A poet. An academic.
Fuck you. So simple.
But it's like fun. It's fun when like a Gen X icon.
Gen X.
When a Gen X icon shows up, I feel like some of these Gen X white women are really showing up. Like this is their time to shine. Like the darkness in their souls. This is the moment.
Ooh,
right?
Garbage is having a moment.
Yes.
Garbage is having a
Shirley
moment.
Manson.
But do you understand what I mean by like the Gen X white ladies? They were smoking. They were having rough sexual adventures.
I didn't know that.
That probably hurt them in some way, but also liberated them. Their mothers, maybe they never had children. And now the world is fucked and they're like, I'm ready. They're like, the darkness inside me is ready to be released against people. And I love that.
Who else do we have?
Okay, so
Bette Midler now is getting really loud on Threads, which is fantastic.
Gen X icon.
yes.
Icon.
I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
My friend used to write for her Twitter. You know how she used to be
Oh,
like a
really?
big Twitter like,
Yes.
she'd like call him
That's
up and be
true.
like, "Oh, what do you got on the latest presidential debate?" And he'd like just fire off ideas to her.
You know what? Honestly, once you're a comedian and you know all the writers, like any celebrity who's really clever, you just like you know how the sausage is made and like the glamour is gone.
Sorry to blow up her spot.
I know.
Well, she was still a participant. That's fine.
So I like the Gen X
She was
white
the
ladies.
deliverer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and she's a comedy queen.
Yes.
Who?
Bette Midler.
Bette
Oh yeah,
Midler.
of course,
Yeah.
of course. No, so the Gen X white women, there's some millennial white women that I've been enjoying, like Meredith Lynch. We're recently online friends. She has her own talk show, and she I guess used to work in like nonprofit fundraising and marketing and communications, and now she's just like. She never leaves her stilettos off the neck of like Jeff Bezos and his wife and fucking any crusty maggot, white lady. Like she is all over it. Fucking, who's the blonde lady who went to Mar-a-Lago from Grey's Anatomy? Fucking.
Oh, Katherine Heigl?
Katherine Heigl. She did like some like animal
I
fundraiser
gotta
at
look at
Mar-a-Lago.
news.
And Meredith
Don't
Lynch.
look at the news.
Okay.
Relentless. RFK Jr.'s wife, aka comedy legend Cheryl Hines. Ugh, what a heartbreak. Meredith Lynch isn't letting go of her. Like, I'm just putting their feet to the fire. You know what I mean?
Let's go,
I mean,
Meredith.
Cool.
Yeah.
Katherine Heigl's on her come-ups, though. Did you not see her Depends ad
I know.
that she had?
Hey, listen, don't make fun of it. People leak a little sometimes.
Listen.
That's
Leak a
true.
little.
That is
Especially after
true.
giving birth.
Yeah.
That
Anyway.
is that is
Taking
true.
a big shit.
That's also true.
So that's just something.
Or
That's just something-
bottoming.
That's true. There's leakage.
Paywall.
There's leakage. There's leakage in so many ways.
Do we just shout out paywall?
Paywall.
Kind of like in the comeback when like Lisa Kudrow was like, flag this, like we just say paywall. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just I love white people gathering white people. There's black folks gathering up black folks like Phoebe Robinson's. Pulling out the receipts about Chili. Did you know Chili from TLC? No scrubs. No MAGA scrubs.
Really?
She's MAGA. No, so MAGA.
She put out a statement that said she's not MAGA, too,
No.
and then the receipts prove otherwise.
Yeah, Phoebe Robinson.
All just a bunch of, like, the donations she made to Trump's campaign. It's
Since
over
2016.
and over again.
Oh, I was such a TLC fan.
I know.
Yeah.
Darn.
No, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh,
I
I
know.
won't ever again.
So Nick Cannon as well, MAGA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel
That checks
Usher.
out.
whatever.
He's like,
Usher, Nick Cannon.
Usher.
Usher.
Chili.
You think?
Do they all have felonies they're getting wiped?
I don't know,
Is it-
guys.
What's
I don't
going on?
know.
And as we know,
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Sure.
Yikes.
Listen, just don't get attached to too many of your idols.
No, don't meet your idols.
Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Especially if they make a whole lot of money. If they don't make as much money, then
That's
maybe they're
true,
fine.
then they're
still.
okay. It's
you make
just
a
fine.
whole lot of money, and your odds of doing something bad for
It's-
keeping that money is going to increase.
Increases.
I mean, I don't have any other feelings other than, check out Christina Ricci on Threads.
I want to add to the clapback too.
Yeah.
I love that the children's artists are getting to the scene. Raffi, radical
Wait.
account, love it.
Wait, what?
You remember Raffi?
No.
He's still a Raffi.
Baby Beluga.
Baby
Yeah.
Beluga.
I don't know these things.
So the singer
very white
of
people.
Baby Beluga is out on social media just like going full anti-Trump, so strong. He's teaming up with Miss Rachel and they are protecting the kids together.
Oh, the Dilly
Yes. Detention center. Awful stuff.
Retention center. Detention center.
Yes.
The Dilly Detention Center. There was just an artist's signature list of people who are joining in that and trying
Yes.
to like call for the closing of Dilley Detention Center.
Like people
Incredible.
who make little like baby music. People who make baby music are banding up, and I am here for it.
That's cool.
Yes, I love that. And Raffi's been around for like ever. Like
I like to eat apples and bananas.
yes, that's Raffi.
Okay.
I like to eat. I won't sing the whole song.
Oh, just do it.
We're gonna have
Also,
YouTube.
dilly is such a lovely, funny little word. I don't like it in front of detention center. Dilly.
So yeah.
No.
It's like a dilly bar or
What's a Dilly bar?
what's a dilly bar?
Is that a
It's
Midwest thing?
ice cream bar.
Cream pie with
Okay,
chocolate with a stick.
Calm
in it.
down, Indiana and Wisconsin.
You can't call something dilly and have it be bad.
Yeah,
Dilly dally day.
True. It's too cute.
Lavender's blue, dilly dilly. Lavender's green. You guys know this one?
I don't know, but I like
I
a dilly
believe it.
pickle in my Bloody Mary.
Literally, this is all another language to me right now.
Okay, fair. But yeah, it is the most atrocious place.
Horrible.
Yeah.
To have that name, and I'm so glad that like because like parents, I feel like parents like non-political parents,
Yeah.
love to just hide out and be like, oh, but I'm a parent. Things have changed. And like children's artists that like their kids will demand,
Yeah.
are just like, guess what, and so they can't look away.
I know.
And it's like, yeah, parents, yeah, being a parent is political. Don't you want a better future for your kid? Get in here. So I'm so proud and so excited to see this happen.
How old's your baby?
2.5 now.
Oh my God.
2.5. Yes, he is. So and he loves Raffi and he loves Ms. Rachel.
Cheers to that.
Oh, thank you. And he's a great little singer.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, Raffi is out here dragging fools on threads. This is fantastic.
Right?
And he's completely ratioing the original posters every time.
Yes, he is relentless. He is out there being like, "You stupid Trump sucks." Like he is.
He's got
yeah.
that CD money.
He got CD money.
Physical
He's got
media
box
money.
set money.
Yes,
Yes.
he's using his
Yes.
power, and we love it.
DVD money.
I
like,
know,
doesn't
that's very
need
different.
any of you.
I feel as like a progressive parent, I'm trying so hard not to like go too in because I don't want my kid to like rubber band the other way, So I
Right.
do take him to protest, but it's like try to make it fun, like I don't want him to be like, oh, the worst thing ever, it was so loud,
Yeah.
So trying to be really walk that tightrope. I do not want to see him, get a little used to the environment, like I want to keep it light,
Right.
but also like intense.
I don't know if there's light and not intense in that household. I don't know.
Yeah. Both me and my husband very, very active, and this kid has been to like probably around 20 protests
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah. No, it's great. I love it.
Thanks.
Good for you and your kid. I wish I had that upbringing. We're not going to get into it. Paywall. No, sorry. We're already in the paywall. We are in the paywall. This is where we discuss our
good.
fluids. This is where we
Finally.
discuss our fluids now. Because we are in the paywall.
All right, I can finally talk about how wet I am.
Does over Mamdani's March Madness bracket.
Incredibly wet.
Number 5, does hating cats mean you hate women? So there's this little chatter right now. It might have been, it's always been a thing where people just weirdly associate sort of the genders with dogs versus cats. Like dogs are boys, obviously, and cats are girls, obviously, like in the weird way. But then in reality, like each of these types of animals have their own genders.
You won't believe this. Each of them have girls and boys.
But because of this, there have been some chatter about like, well, if you hate cats, it means that inherently you're a misogynist. Does that
Okay.
make sense? So like, if the qualities of a feline are like mysterious, mercurial, if I may, SAT word,
Tiny little butthole.
tiny little butthole, feminine.
Feminine.
Right, but then dog wagging the tail, taking up space,
Giant.
Boy.
Big old butthole.
a big old butthole.
Gaping. I feel like for me, like I know a fair number of men, straight guys, who have cats.
Yeah,
And and some of them now have 2 cats. Because
Okay.
typically when you get one, you do end up getting a second cat.
yeah. What's up with that?
And
You gotta have friends.
Anyway, just a counterpoint, just another piece of information to this.
But just because
I
you're
don't
a
know
gay
if-
man who has cats doesn't mean you aren't a misogynist.
No, not at all.
Right?
Oh
That's
my
the
god,
point.
gay guys can be misogynists.
Oh.
Bitch.